Hi, my name is Devina. Thank you so much for joining me today on my channel. This is a new channel. I'm reading today for Taurus. So if you have Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, this reading might have a message for you. Now keep in mind it's general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. All right, we're gonna get started, Taurus. All right, so if you're in a place in your life right now where you're looking at a creation or a new beginning, perhaps you even have a new baby, who knows? This might apply to somebody, but for most of us that don't have a new baby, the Taurus might show that you are in this fiery, passionate, courageous beginning. This new energy has come into you. You might have a personality where you're reflective, like the swan. You have a deep connection to the hidden realms, perhaps. A little bit of a psychic or intuitive type energy with you. Now, this reading is going to give us some advice. So let's just see if this is your story, because in the recent past, there's some things influencing you that you got twice. First card out was Queen of Swords, and in this deck she is the one that holds a lot of pain, anxiety. Sometimes this queen, look at her sword has blood on it. She's been through a lot. And then I wanted to know more, so I wanted to know what this Queen of Swords represented for you, because this is something that is in your past. And it affects your present day, whether you're aware of it or not, my friend. And it's the Nine of Swords. This is something happened with an incident. I mean, some kind of situation in your life has caused a lot of anxiety and maybe staying up late. Just total, like, Nine of Swords. It's where you're in a fear-based mode. Then I pulled subconscious influence, okay? Got Nine of Swords again. The gnawing, the sleepless nights, the worry. Oh, that's not a good energy to have twice in a row next to each other. That shows me that you need some faith in your situation and in the world. And I understand right now it's kind of like, what the hell, how are we gonna get that? It's scary sometimes, especially if you watch TV, which I don't. I stopped watching TV like years ago. I don't even know if I've turned my TV on in 2 months. I don't know. I'm just saying that might be a way to disconnect from all of that. The sick world we're in is just not pay attention and read the news. You don't have to be totally oblivious, you know, unless you just want to be, but there is a way to get news without it affecting you. Perhaps pick and choose what you put in your mind by reading. Make sure it's a legitimate source and not a fake internet news source, where there's so many of those going on around misleading people. But anyways, so moving forward, your secret and desires and wishes was a little confusing to me, because it came out as a death card. I mean, nobody wants, you know, to have to deal with something that's an ending. That wouldn't be a secret desire or wish. I mean, really, not unless it's an ending to something like this, the Nine of Swords, and coming out victorious. So then I pulled a couple more cards to get me a clearer picture. And the Queen of Pentacles, which is you, the Taurus, come out with the Star. You see the star? This represents hope. Hope. I'm going to read you the star because there's just such... This star has a lot of words. A lot more words than I can tell you. It's linked with Aquarius. It's associated with self-confidence and recognition. After the storm comes peace, and after the darkness comes light. The Star card encourages us to have hope, optimism, faith, and divine intuition, which I feel like you're an intuitive person because of the swan. So have faith in your intuition. All right, so the star is the light that guides the way. This is in your hopes and desires. You want to have faith, you want to believe. Now in this card, you know, the pyramids are linked to Sirius, the star Sirius. So you might even have a connection. I do. I feel like I'm a star being from Sirius. And I feel like I have a connection to the pyramids too. And you may be that way as well, my friend, my fellow Taurus friend. All right, so let's keep going. We want to find out what's in your future yet to come and your outcome, which is phenomenal. I'll tell you that now. Leave this behind. All right, so moving forward is hidden forces. You've got this Lovers, this Two of Cups. So this is an unseen power that is affecting you. Is perhaps an involvement with someone else. And I pulled another card. I just wanted to know what more can I know about this Two of Cups as an unseen force. And then the King of Cups comes out. This guy is coming out on his white steed. He is very stable. Generally, he's a king. He's got a crab in his cup, so he's got an offering for you. Perhaps this is what's a spiritual thing that's on the back of your mind. If you know somebody in this energy, this king, I don't know. That came out. Take it if it applies. If you don't know what that means yet, well, maybe we'll figure it out. I don't know. In your future, oh my gosh, who doesn't want to see this? Events yet to come is Six of Wands, victory, victory. Do you see this special budding being with the butterfly wings and 6 arms? It's coming out of this bud as a new and higher metamorphosis version of itself, and it's blessing everyone that's holding a wand in front of it. It comes out victorious, and not only does it come out victorious, it helps others. Like, its purpose is beautiful. Oh my gosh. And this one comes out with the King of Wands. This is the Fire King. You got the water and the fire. And look, the opposite card. There may be a spiritual relationship in your near future. I didn't get a lot of like relationship cards, but this one. But I am taking note because you got 2 king energies. So this is you burning the obstacles in front of you like the King of Wands, charging forward on your magical unicorn horse. And it's really interesting because didn't I mention opposites? Do you see that? Oh, sorry. Do you see that? Do you see what I see? One is the king of the water element and one is the king of the fire. Oh, and their horses are even different. One is white and one is black. Oh, okay. I don't know. That duality thing, you might be able to master that in your own life, balancing your masculine and your feminine. And when you do that, it's gonna get you in touch with this, your metamorphosis, butterfly, magical self. That when you get to that level, you don't only just help yourself, you help everyone else by leveling up. All right, so moving on. Your surrounding environment is this, the Tower, which in this card, it shows that a force out of your hands is taking charge. Now, this card is coming up a lot in everyone's reading. I mean, not in every reading, but it's coming out so much in different areas that I can't help but see this as the environment, our home, our work, our community, and all of that you find yourself in. There's a tower around the world. We can't control it. We have governments trying to force us to do things that we may or may not necessarily have to do. We don't know. We're trusting them. I get people arguing with me all the time about how masks are saving lives. Okay, that's your opinion. My opinion is, give us a choice. If we've already had the virus and our immune system fought it off a couple times, different strains, and we know that because we're intuitive and we know shit, give us a choice. I mean, we're not making people sick if we're not sick. I don't care what they say. You don't carry the flu. You don't carry a cold forever. There is a window when you're sick. They say asymptomatic is spreading it. Well, you know what? If that's the case, the mask isn't going to save you. It's a pandemic. It's going to go around the world. The only thing that's going to save any of us is a healthy immune system. And that's my view. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to get off topic. Let's go back. Okay. And you can disagree with me. I'm not going to argue. I'm done with that. I want my view to be acknowledged too, without somebody telling me you're wrong, you're ignoring science. They don't even know what the hell. They were killing people in the hospital on ventilators. You're trying to tell me I'm ignoring science when they don't know shit about this. All right, moving on. Now, this influence of others is cool. You've got this innovative, beautiful page energy. It's a young page of wands. He's creative. He made his own way to get across this ice pond, which is very dangerous. Let's just hope he doesn't fall in. But anyway, so this is influence of of other people. It means how people are affecting you. So how you're dealing with others is like the Page of Wands. Okay, and this guy, like I said, he's fun, he's playful, he's innovative, and he's gonna do what he wants to do. Taurus. Spiritual forces. Okay, so the first card out was not the greatest card you want to see. It's showing me that in a spiritual way that perhaps you're extremely bored. I mean, who's to say you wouldn't be if you're locked in this balcony like she is? She's locked in her tower and she's out on her balcony and she just like has a lot of abundance. She's all right, this individual, he male or female, take it how it applies to your situation, but they're bored. And they throw their golden cup over the ledge because they're not getting a fulfillment out of life. It's like, All right, so I pulled another card and this told me what it's telling me is what's going to help in the spiritual force in your life that's unseen, that's going to help you get out of this. It's going to be to join forces with others like yourself that are supportive and loving. They're celebrating. Look at that. They're holding up their cups to the moon. Yes. We did it. We made it through the dark night of the soul. However many times. Many, many times. Outcome was amazing. I didn't even need to pull 2 cards, but I did. First card out was wishes fulfilled, like the genie in the bottle. You get what you want in the end, provided you continue working on it, whatever it is you're working on in the physical with this fiery new Ace of Wands, beginning of passion, devotion, whatever it is. Leave this worry, this 9 of Swords, this whatever, and start going into yourself intuitively. Turn the TV off. It's a fear program. They are just scaring everybody. Wear your mask. And then if you don't wear the mask, there's the haters that think you're killing everybody. It's a guilt trip. It's not healthy. It's not. I'm going to tell you that right now, friend. Get out of that. Go inside and trust what your inner gut tells you. Now, if you have to wear a mask, do it. If it's the laws, but I am for choice. I'm for, hey, if you're sick, wear it. If you're sick, if you're not sick, and you come home every day and you're not sick, you have no symptoms of anything other than maybe you have allergies because you're allergic or something. You know, wear it because you have to, but when it comes time to have to vote on that, if they ever give us it, make sure you remember that, you know what, if you're not sick and you have to, how many years are we going to be forced to muzzle our faces? Is that necessary? I'm just saying, just ask questions, that's all. All right, so you're going to get your wishes fulfilled by working really hard on a project. That's how you get what you want. Hard work pays off, strategy. All right, so I don't know that we actually need to pull any more cards, but I'm going to. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you got the Magician, bottom of the deck, a master manifester. So all the worry is futile. It's not gonna help. And I know you can disagree. Like I said, I'm not here to argue with you. I'm just sharing my view of what's happening in the world and the fear stories. And oh, if somebody, they post these articles all the time, so-and-so mocked the mask and now they're dead. And they laugh and they just think it's funny. Your immune system is, and your higher self and your spirit and your purpose for being here will save you. Just get healthy, eat organic, exercise, meditate, and turn off the fear program, and you'll be all right, my friend. All right, so let's ask one last question for the person viewing this video. What could help them get in greater touch with what they need to know about themselves? I love it. What is my mission in life? What fuels you? What fuels this fire? What is it? All right, if you got anything on my video, please consider liking. It helps me get seen, and subscribing. Thank you so much, Taurus.